friends. How are you guys doing? I hope everybody's having a great day wherever you're at, whatever you're doing. Love yourself. Love the people you're with. Guys, thanks for stopping in. I may have already said that once. I can't remember. I have the brain of a chihuahua. So sometimes I lose track of what I'm saying, and you just have to forgive me. Guys, we're talking about a movie from 1998 called Bugbuster, directed by a dude named Lorenzo Doumani. This cat doesn't ever need to be allowed near a camera again, period. Not even his cell phone camera, because this was... And here's the thing, we're going to talk about this, we're going to get into it. Before we get into it, hit the like and subscribe button. This felt like it should have been a Sci-Fi Pictures original film. And I'm going to tell you the cast. This had Randy Quaid, Katherine Heigl, George Takei, old Doohan Scotty from Star Trek. It had Meredith Salinger from Lake Placid. She was the deputy girl. It had Downtown Julie Brown and the guy from Love Boat, Bernie Koppel. This had one of the most eclectic casts I have ever seen in a film. I mean, it had people that are future, A-listers. It had people that are former A-listers. It has B-listers. It has C-listers. I mean, it runs the entire gamut of acting talent, but it cannot harness that power. It cannot bring all of that talent into an amalgamated form and make something good, because this was straight dookie. I mean, it was bad, guys. And like I said, it looks like it should have been like a Sci-Fi Channel original movie, but from the late 80s, maybe early 90s. It definitely didn't look like a 1998 film. But I have to give them credit, because in 1998, they were breaking into the CGI realm, doing a lot of things, special effects CGI, and these people kept it simple. They went straight practical effects. They don't look great, but I give them an A for effort in the practical effects. They did well, But the acting is all over the map, okay? So Katherine Heigl is Bernie Koppel's daughter. They bought this inn. There's these roaches that are just bugs in general, I guess. It's not really roaches, but there's they mutate, there's giant bugs, and then we got Randy Quaid. He's like the John Goodman character from Arachnophobia, but turned up to 11, and he's like, I'm gonna kick the bug's ass. He just gets crazy and over the top with it, and it just gets stupid. And then when his character is finally introduced into the film to take care of the bugs, it's just more preposterosity. It's not a good film. I don't understand the casting, because we have George Takei plays the scientist who is responsible somehow or involved somehow with the mutated bugs. And we've got Doohan Scotty, he's the sheriff. And then we've got, like I said, Katherine Heigl, who's the teenage daughter, and Bernie Koppel, who's the dad. And then Downtown Julie Brown does what Downtown Julie Brown does, and she's like the entertainment reporter, reporting on all the craziness that's going on around town. And it was just kind of a mess. It was all over the place. The narrative was dumb. It was like it was written by a bunch of third graders, and they were like, hey kids, write me a movie about scary bugs. And that's what they came up with, This wasn't written by someone with an iota of knowledge about script writing. This wasn't written, it wasn't made well. I appreciate the effort, but the execution was god-awful. And I'm wondering, was this on the Sci-Fi Channel back in 1998? If you know, let me know in the comments section, because I'm willing to bet that it probably was, because there wasn't any nudity. There wasn't, there was no cursing that I really could hear, other than maybe damn, hell, and ass, so it's like the B-league of curse words. There was no heavy cursing. It was pretty tame for a monster movie. We got more gross bugs, in jars and crawling on people and through stuff. We got more of that than we did, giant mutated monsters. They saved the best for last. They put the giant mutated slimy bug at the end, and we have Randy Quaid fighting it like a dingleberry. and it's just stupid looking. Oh yeah, we have Doug Jones. You guys might know him as Abe Sapien or any other plethora of things that he has character acted in and been the monster of. Like he is the giant bug that Randy Quaid fights, but really it's just a puppet. Doug Jones probably just does like the, puppeteer stick stuff. But overall, this movie was trash. And the thing is, I was in a nasty bug movie mood, right? So I had watched The Nest, and then this was related to The Nest, right? The Nest was way better, had Robert Lansing in it, and I wasted my time watching this. So I'm going to implore you, my friends, I am sharing all of this with you, so you don't have to suffer through this piece of garbage either. But if you want to, it's on Tubi, it's on Prime. If you're a fan of old crazy Randy Quaid or any of the other people that I mentioned in the cast, and you just want to give it a shot because they're in it, check it out. But I ain't recommending it, guys. Don't waste your time, your breath, your energy, nothing. Go watch Paint Dry. That'd be funner. All right? Guys, I love you. Thanks for sticking around and talking with me a little while. Hit that like and subscribe button on the way out. And as always, my friends, I'm going to keep making them as long as you keep watching them. Peace out. God bless you, and I'll see you soon.